Hey, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew, aka Booty Sweat, and today we're going to be doing another 5-minute character guide for Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Competitive Play. And you guys have spoken, I did the poll, and overwhelmingly you guys voted for Noob Saibot to be next. Another quick disclaimer as well, these guides are meant for people who are either new to the game or are just now trying out the character for the first time. Either way, it's not going to be the most super in-depth guide of all time, but rather the goal of it is to give you the basics of what you need to go online and start playing the character and start improving on your own. So with that being said, we're going to break this up into a few different parts. We're going to start with normal attacks. We're going to go to special attacks, and then in that we'll talk about variations as well. And then I'll have some B&B combos at the end of the video for you to practice. So without further ado, let's get into the guide. Okay, for the first section of the video, I want to go over the most useful normals that you're going to be using a lot as Noob Saibot. Standing 1 is a high that's easily duckable and a little bit stubby, so you're going to want to make sure you use it primarily for punishes. However, you can cancel 1-1-3 into a special move, getting you further combo potential. Standing 1 can also be used as an overhead if you press 1-1-2. Back 2 is a move with great range that'll allow you to harass your opponent from decent ranges and is safe on block as well. Forward 2-2 is another string with great range that you can special cancel and get a little bit of damage off of whiff punishes and to harass the opponent. It is also a high and can be ducked. Back 1 into 1+3 is an excellent move to start combos with, and even gets you a restand if you use it at the end of a combo. If you finish the string back 1, 1+3, 2, then the 2 actually gets a crushing blow if the move is a counter or punish. Forward 4 is a low hitting move that is safe on block and can easily trip up your opponent if they're not expecting it. So how do you apply these normals? Well, again, you want to apply 1-1-3 as a punish into a full combo. You want to use forward 2-2 as kind of a zoning range tool so that you can catch your opponent off guard and even hit them with a special that'll put you at full screen. You want to use the back 1 starter as a nice mid with a very fast startup. Forward 4 is great for pressure and mixing your opponent up. And finally, you'll use back 2. I use it a lot at the start of a round because, again, it is safe on block and it hits from starting position as well. It has a very, very good range. On to Noob's special attacks. The Shadow Clone is a very, very important part of your game if you're playing as Noob Saibot. You have a few different options when it comes to using Shadow Clones. Back forward 3 is Shadow Slide if you have it equipped. Down back 4 does an upward shadow, which is very, very good for anti-airs and corner combos. Back forward 2 is the Shadow Tackle, and this move, when amplified, actually has a crushing blow attached to it as well. And that will trigger if you've already hit the opponent with 10 shadow moves. And last but certainly not least, we have the Sickle Snag, which only works on airborne opponents, but again acts as a great anti-air, and you can use it for additional combos, which we'll get into in a bit. So again, for the variation that you're going to be using as a straight beginner, this is not necessarily what you have to use forever and all eternity, but this is my suggested variation if you're just now trying out the character. You want to run with Shadow Slide, Sickle Snag, and the Teleport. Okay, now for some bread and butter combos that you can go into training and practice that are going to be practical and useful for you in online play. We'll go with some easy beginner ones into some more advanced ones. Also, keep in mind you can start any of these combos with the 1-1-3 starter, or you can use the back 1 into 1+3 starter as well. course, Noob Saibot's Fatal Blow hits low and tracks, so really you can throw it out from long distances. It's a little difficult to use in combos a lot of times, but you can do it. Just practice it a little bit as well. Alright, that's all you need to know in a nutshell starting out with Noob Saibot. Of course, there's a lot more nuance to the character as well, but for the purposes of this video and for those just starting out, utilize these tips and you should do well with the character in competitive matches. Alright, thanks so much for watching, have a good one, and be blessed.